Life, they say, is a journey filled with joys and sorrows, hopes and disappointments. Yet, amidst this ebb and flow, there is a persistent source of discomfort that lurks in the shadows of our existence. This source, my friend, is the wellspring of all pain in life. In the vast tapestry of human existence, pain is an undeniable thread that weaves its way through our lives. It manifests in myriad forms, from physical suffering to the depths of emotional agony. And it's time we peered into its depths to understand its origins. Desires, the fire that burns within. Buddhism teaches us that our craving and desires are akin to a ceaseless fire that scorches the soul. The more we yearn for things, the more we suffer. The Buddha himself said, attachment is the root of all suffering. When we attach ourselves to desire and become slaves to our wants, we find ourselves in a perpetual state of wanting, which only fuels our pain. Consider the example of wanting a new car. Initially, the idea sparks excitement, but once you are behind the wheel, the novelty fades, and the desire for the next big thing creeps in. The cycle repeats, leaving you in a relentless pursuit of satisfaction that often eludes you. Stoicism, the art of acceptance. The Stoics, on the other hand, offer a different perspective. They encourage us to accept what we cannot change and find tranquility in doing so. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely remarked, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Imagine you are stuck in a traffic jam. You can't control the situation, but you can control your reaction to it. If you choose to seethe in frustration, you amplify your own suffering. But if you accept the circumstance and use the time to listen to your favorite podcast or practice mindfulness, you transform an unpleasant experience into an opportunity for growth. The ego, our tug of war with ourselves. In both Buddhism and Stoicism, the ego emerges as a central character in the drama of human suffering. In Buddhism, ego is seen as the self that craves and clings to desires. In Stoicism, it's the part of us that constantly seeks external validation and control. Buddhist teachings suggest that by recognizing the impermanence of the self, we can liberate ourselves from the ego-driven suffering. As the Buddha once said, you yourself, as much as anybody in this entire universe, deserve your love and affection. By transcending our ego and cultivating self-compassion, we can alleviate much of our pain. The way forward. Balancing desires and acceptance. So what's the way forward? Can we find a balance between our desires and acceptance? Yes, we can. Both Buddhism and Stoicism guides us toward this equilibrium. By acknowledging our desires and practicing non-attachment, we can pursue our goals with fervor, but remain unruffled when they are unmet. By embracing the Stoic art of acceptance, we can navigate life challenges with equanimity, understanding that our reactions often exacerbate our suffering more than the situations themselves. As we ponder the complexities of our existence, we come to understand that pain is not an enemy to be vanquished, but a teacher to be honored. It reminds us of our humanity, of the depths of our desires, and of the fragility of our egos. In the end, it's our response to the pain that defines us, and it is in this response that we find the potential for profound transformation. The source of all pain in life lies not in the external circumstances that befall us, but in our internal responses to them. In the wisdom of both Buddhism and Stoicism, we discover a powerful truth. The key to elevating our suffering is within our grasp, if we are willing to see the well of suffering for what it truly is, a source of valuable lesson and a path to greater inner peace. Thank you.